Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into PotlatchDeltic Corporation's latest filing, and let me tell you, this one has a plot twist or two that might just leave you scratching your head. Is this company thriving or just trying to look that way? Stick around to find out. Before we jump in, if you're tired of corporate jargon and want the real story behind these filings, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we can analyze these reports and more together. Alright, straight to it. This is a Form 8K current report filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC. Companies use these to announce major events that could affect investors. The date on this report is June 2, 2025. This report focuses on something called Regulation FD Disclosure. Basically, it means the company is sharing information with investors. They've posted some presentation materials on their website, which we'll take a closer look at. The point of this rule is to make sure everyone gets the information at the same time, no favorites. It's about fair play in the investment world. The company mentions that the presentation materials include something called a reconciliation of non-GAAP financial measures. This is where things get a bit technical. GAAP stands for Generally Accepted Accounting Principles, which is a set of rules for preparing financial statements. Non-GAAP measures are ways companies can show their financial performance that aren't exactly by those rules. A reconciliation just means they're showing how those non-GAAP numbers line up with the regular GAAP ones. It's supposed to give you a clear picture, but sometimes it can also make things more confusing if you don't understand the difference. There's also a disclaimer saying that the information in this report isn't officially filed for some legal purposes unless they specifically say so in another filing. It means don't take this 8K as gospel for everything. It's more like a heads up than a legally binding document on its own. Now, let's talk about the exhibits. Exhibit 99.1 is the PotlatchDeltic presentation materials. This is the meat of what they're announcing. The investor presentation. Exhibit, I went ahead and looked into this presentation. Exhibit went ahead and looked into this presentation materials to see if anything notable was there. In this presentation, PotlatchDeltic highlighted its strong financial performance and strategic initiatives aimed at long-term value creation. A key takeaway is their emphasis on sustainable forestry practices and commitment to environmental stewardship. The presentation makes the claim that it will deliver superior returns through the cycle. Cycle refers to the different phases of economic activity, including expansion, peak, contraction, and trough. This implies that they are saying they will be very consistent in their performance regardless of where we are in this cycle. The presentation goes into each of their timberlands and wood products businesses, as well as real estate. Let's start by talking about timberlands. They expect to harvest about 6.2 to 6.4 million tons in year 2024 and harvest approximately 95% of saw logs. Saw logs are logs that are suitable for sawing lumber. Moving on to wood products, they are strategically located in the US South Dot. They have a lumber capacity of 1.1 billion board feet and a 50% ownership of a joint venture with another company for 0.2 billion board feet. These are their current numbers, as well as a 25% expansion plan for year 2026 to add 0.3 billion board feet of capacity. Lastly, for real estate, they expect to sell 6,000 to 7,000 acres per year. Castana put this into perspective. PotlatchDeltic is essentially telling investors that they're sticking to their game plan, managing timberland sustainably, optimizing wood production, and strategically selling real estate. But here's what I want you to keep in mind. It's all about execution. Can they really deliver those returns consistently, no matter what the economy throws at them? That's the million-dollar question. Twitter right now for my take on PotlatchDeltic. On the upside, their focus on sustainable forestry could be a real advantage as environmental concerns grow. Being green can attract investors and customers alike. They do also own a lot of land, and that land has real value. Land also tends to appreciate, so that's a long-term strength. However, the housing market can be unstable and lumber prices can swing wildly. Any downturn could hit their wood products business hard. Plus, managing all that land comes with its own set of challenges, from wildfires to pests. In conclusion, PotlatchDeltic seems to have a solid strategy, but success depends on keeping costs down, managing risks effectively, and navigating those market ups and downs. Keep an eye on those lumber prices, folks. What do you think? Is PotlatchDeltic a buy, a hold, or a sell? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, give that like button a tap and be sure to subscribe for more corporate deep dives. Also, don't forget to join our Discord community through the link in the description where we can discuss more and keep each other updated on the latest stock and company news. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.